What's up, Paul? How was your day, bro? How was your day, bro? Get on some fish today? Steel City in the house. What's going on, Steel City? We're gonna get walking down this trail to a spot. Water's pretty murky. You know where I'm at, Steel City? 102 bridge, bro. Princess. What's going on there, Northern? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Good to see you in here. 3 carp and a channel cat. That's good today. So far today, good for you. Hey, thanks, Northern. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good, Paul. Hopefully, you know. And then you're fishing the same spot, more and more and more, it'll just come in, right? How are the carp? Nice carp, Paul? Decent ones? Well, it looks like we have 1 person in here and 2 likes, guys. But I think there's more than 1 person. Looks like it. We got 5G full bars. Right now it is. It should start coming up for you there, Paul. Next couple hours, I think. The wind's easing up here. I mean, it's moving. What do we got there? I mean, it's moving a little, but it's easing up. There's our trees here. What's up, Danny? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Good to see you in here. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, Danny. Worked my 8 hours, guys, and instead of eating at home, I grabbed some McDonald's. Had some worms in the fridge left over from a couple weeks ago. Figured we'd try them. So the water come way up because we had good rain. Look, it's chocolate milk. We're not hanging out here. Boom. I can't walk past a quarter and not pick it up, can I, guys? Like, look at this, man. 25 cents. That's a crispy one. A little rubber craw. We're not going to leave that on the ground. We'll just throw that in the bucket. Throw the quarter in the bucket. Yeah. Yeah, and it sounds like you got on some fish today, so it didn't shut them right off. That's good. Maybe, if anything, adding some fresh water from the sky into the river. Who knows? Yeah, it's fishing, eh, guys? 25 people in the house. Welcome in. Feel free to hit the like. We only have 4 likes, guys. We only have 4 likes. 4 likes and full bars for signal. You see 5. You might see 6 now. Yeah, it always shows me 1 less on this side. Hopefully everybody had a good day. Steel City out at the river, or are you home? Wow, has this ever thickened up, guys? This is thick. Normally, you guys know we come here late in the fall. We come here in the spring, early spring. And it's never this thick here. I can usually access any part of the creek anywhere I want, but, you know, this life takes over. And what's up there, Princess? How you doing? That's not our spot. Everything looks way different to me because of all the growth. And I haven't been back here in a couple of months now. This is not our spot, but look at the chocolate milk, eh? Our spot's just ahead. Yeah, it's bushwhacking, most definitely. Well, we know that I usually will target this spot a lot up and towards the water cools right off, right? Like, and then, I don't know, the fish disappear, right? We all know that. Well, you know that, Steel City, it seems like as soon as this creek gets to a certain temp, they turn around and they head to the lake. Like I'm talking the white perch, everything. This doesn't look right. And it's like from India. And I don't know. We have a population of leopards that, so you probably know the cat I'm talking about. And it would be it's called what is it here? Anyways, in your swamps and stuff. In your areas like this in India, you have a big black cat, right? A leopard cat, big cat. No, it's all right, Paul. What was it? What'd they say? No, guys, I know a lot of Indian people and I know worldwide people, right? I've been around. I know a lot of different people, so. Were they speaking a different language in the chat? Is that what it is? I didn't see what was going on there, Paul. Wow, this looks so different. So different. This is our spot. But man, does landscapes change. Man. So it just says you can know a bush area all your life and then go out of that bush area, go back a few years later. It won't look the same. Oh, okay. Thanks, Paul. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And then you got to hop on that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Paul, you the man, bro. You the man, Paul. What's up there, Alfred? Yeah, thanks, Paul. We don't need that in here. Even if they know me and they're joking. We'll show them how we do things around here, right? Yeah, thanks. I don't know how our signal is now. We should catch something here. We should. I mean, it is chocolate milk. I know there won't be any salmon in this creek yet. Hey, what's up, Aggie? Yeah, thanks. So I'm kind of expecting to see the white perch, yellow perch, all our panfish species. I'm expecting to catch them on worm. I guess that's what I should have done. I wasn't thinking straight, I guess. We could always turn around and go do that. There's another spot in Steel City. He wants to get back and check it out as well. Man, we could have went down there and had good signal for streaming. Yeah, I'm fishing. I'm hearing a all-terrain vehicle back here. That's not common for me to hear. It's on the other side. You guys hear it coming? It's a freaking boat. Guys, it's a boat. Check this out. You ever seen this in here? Woo! Right time at the right place. We got the M&R or what? What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Coming up for a check-in.
Huh?
Traveling up for a check-in.
You're traveling up for a chicken?
Check.
You're checking things out? Yeah, no problem, brother. I'll keep my nose where it belongs. That's how I operate in this world, brother. I do not know what he's up to, but you hear him? He's like perfect. This is so cool, guys. What the fuck? Oh, this world we live in, guys. No. definitely not M&R. And definitely not a student. I think this is great, bro. Isn't this awesome, Steel City? This is the world we live in, brother. Yeah, guys. Woo! I don't know if you guys think this is as funny. Oh, Steel City, man. You know where I am. A boat, gas boat or boat just come up here, bro. I think that is awesome. I said, what, for a chicken? You're here for a chicken? That was awesome. That was so cool. I was like, I thought it was an ATV, and yeah, I'm thinking, okay, researchers. Are you still moving up? Awesome. Meanwhile, I'm live streaming to pretty much the whole world. Well, 15 of us, but yeah, he's got like, that's pretty cool. Is there any properties with homes on it that backs onto that? There is. Down in the far corner on the left, you see it from the highway. It could be from one of the houses near the highway. You know where I'm talking about? You get what I mean? You know, on the highway, you know exactly where I'm talking about. There's a couple of boathouses there. That's probably where he's from. But yeah, I've never in my life seen a gas motor in this water. Yeah, he's got her tilted right up. He's got it set up. He won't hit the bottom. His boat will before his motor will. Same thing like the way I set mine up when I get out into waters when I'm putting along in shallow, the river there. All of a sudden a tree can be right underneath the water. He's doing exactly what I do. He'll be fine. Mm-hmm. And he looks like an old timer, like, you know, retired old timer in the area. I mean, really, he's not breaking no laws. From the two houses by the trap, yeah. That's my guess. He's not breaking any law. There is no posted law that really. I think it's super cool. What's up, Lewis? How was your day, Lewis? What's up, bro? We just saw something real cool, Lewis. We'll see it when it comes back. We just had a boat go past us in here, bro. I'm in the little fall creek there by my house. Close to home. Hey, what's up, Mike? Thanks for coming in. How are you? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing really good, actually. I worked 8 hours today and I'm off work and I've ate already. And now we're gonna try to see if we can get anything to bite in here. I don't know. Looking at the water, it might be a challenge. We'll see. We can always move to another spot where I can get on fish potentially, or we can go soak for carp. Pretty close to here as well. Hey, Glenn. What's going on there? You changed your profile pic? Right on. Yeah, Abe. I think this is super cool. He might work for the, no, he might be with Royal Botanical. He didn't have to announce that to me or anything like that, right? It's hard to say. He's just said he's going to check things out. I'm just going in to check something out, or to do a check, he said. And I said, chickens? Nice, Glenn. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, one of the two, probably. That or he's homeowner by the and this is just, I've never seen him before, and he does this once in a while. He had two little decks, like kind of like he might be setting up for them to be doing research the next couple weeks. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's exactly where he's from then. He could be a professor there, and he's setting up for his students the next couple weeks. September's, actually, you're right. You're right, bro. University's going back like what? A couple weeks, week and a half? Right. That's probably a professor setting something up for his university students. My guess. You got it. It's fun to think about though, because it's not something we see often. Ever. We've never seen it before. Next week, yeah. Well, after the long weekend, no? Or they got to go the week before. They get 4 days and then go home for a long weekend. Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I was like, I hear an ATV, guys, because I would never think of a boat, right? I'm like, hey, and then I look and I'm like, oh my God, it's in the water. It's a boat. And I figured M&R right away. I was like, okay, they're going to check my license or whatever, which would have been super cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there is no accessible boat launch, but nowhere you can get a gas vehicle onto, or it's just a spot that's like a, it's a, what do you call it? It's a habitat. It's a Steel City. What do we call it? It's a wetland. It's kind of like a biosphere, but it's not a biosphere, is it? Long Point is a biosphere. I don't know if maybe they're trying to make this get it back to a biosphere, maybe. All right, guys, let's get some bait out there at least. I always do that, like, because I got off work at 4. I grabbed McDonald's and I did stop by the house to get my worms and a charger pack. I was gonna go to the little carp pond, but I'm like, nah, I don't know. It would have been a good view at Pier 7 on my ice finder, because I'm due to do that, go down to the docks and have fun there. So that's what's going on this week. Maybe tomorrow the docks or the carp pond. Friday night, maybe to the river. And then Sunday, I hope to get the boat wet, but no guarantees on that. No guarantees. Living day by day, kind of. What's up, Kim? It's a bog. It's a swamp. Yeah, it's... yeah. I think if it was 1800 right now, like the beginning of the 1800s, I'd be underwater. No way I could get in and around here at all. It'd be all swamp. A lot of all this stuff just kept getting fill in over the years. Like in the early 1800s, this land was kind of built partially. Swamps were filled in, rocks, and they moved stuff and, made it more habitable for homes and shipping and all that stuff, right? Nope, just got going here, Kim. We're gonna cast it out right now. See how quick, oh, some bubbles are coming up there. Let's see how quick we get hits. Now I put a full Dewey on, like here normally I'll target small stuff and only use like quarter worms at a time. Well, let's just see if anything bites that. There could be good carp in here as well. There could be. There's carp for sure. Just whether or not we hook one, that's a whole nother story. Ruds, gizzard shads, a lot of times at the end of August, beginning of September. I know we're only the 3rd week of August or whatever. But gizzard shads can show up in here, and they're pretty cool to look at. And the ruds are normally bigger in from Lake Ontario here. But we had like 24 hours of rain. And this creek was low, now it's up. And the visibility doesn't look so good, but I don't know, I think there's a carp around. This is a hole, so it's a little deeper here than each side of me where I'm at. But look at that. Now those bubbles have been moving around. So I think that could be a carp down there. And they're kind of going towards where the bait is. But we needed this rain big time, big time. And that's, I didn't stream last night. It was spitting rain when I got off work, and then it only increased. It rained pretty steady, like a steady drizzle kind of rain all night long. Till sometime in maybe 4 in the morning or something. But already, instantly, see the bubbles have moved. They moved over to our right a bit. I'm pretty sure that could be a feeding carp. But who knows? They're moved over to here now. And there's a crane landed up in the tree there. I don't know when what time they leave. I remember early in the spring, if you guys remember, some of you guys might remember, we were streaming, and I think Steel City might have been there when we were fishing. I don't know, he caught a carp that stream. But I saw the V fly over, and I'm like, oh, is that Canadian geese? But it didn't sound like them. Sure enough, yeah, I got sent on, Lewis. Yeah, I do. I don't know. And then we had the bubbles show up back over to the far left here. There we go. There's a bite, guys. We just got a bite. Something found our bait there. You guys see that? So, okay. All right, we're not gonna get skunked here. I got a big hook on there and a big, full, juicy dew worm. So it's small, whatever was just biting, but gives me a good sign. There's other fish, there's other fish. There's smaller fish, there could be bigger fish, etc., right? If there's no fish, odds are there's no fish. You know? The little fish aren't there, maybe the big ones aren't either. I'm just getting set up still at the same time, guys. Leave the spinner on the other rod, probably. Let's not forget I have 2 rods with me today. I won't. Just I lost that ice rod a couple of months ago, right? Same thing, carrying 2 rods, and I walked out with 1. There was other people in the area. I went back. I looked at my live stream, and my spouse looked at my live stream while I was looking for it. And we feel that, yeah, it got picked up by a couple of the other people that were fishing, which is fine. I left it behind. I hope they catch lots of fish with it. I hope they didn't get too bad a karma for taking it. Because obviously someone's gonna realize if they're carrying 2 poles and they walk down the creek, obviously they're gonna realize eventually they don't have their other pole and they're gonna come back for it, right? But life is what it is. There we go. That was a bite there. Hopefully we get into those larger gizzards or hopefully larger fish, but there is fish down there. Whoa, fuck off. Pardon my language, guys. You guys hear that? That's wildlife for you. They like swooped down there, like in my direction, and then they decided to turn at the last minute. It was two big birds. Did you guys hear that? What's up, Alan? Thanks for coming in, dude. I was like, these things coming right at me here. I'm getting up in the on-card. That was wild, man. What's going on today, eh, guys? Pardon my language. We're just allowed to spurt out the odd little one. Yeah, man. I was like, whoa. Dude. Oh, guys, look at how... I don't know. Are we going to link a carp here? What are we going to link up here? Snagged me up. That's okay, though. So we had a fish on, and it just wrapped itself around the... Obviously, there's a tree down there. A piece of this, probably a branch off of this tree. It looks like that's fully dead now. That's going to break off and end up in the water full time soon. There's probably chunks of it down in there. So we got a fish, and I looked, and my line was super slack because I'm looking at the chat, thinking about those birds that... Yeah, that was wild. I wish I had that on film. Buddy's on his way back, guys. Buddy's on his way back. But I come prepared. Brought all my tungstens. We're here to catch some fish, see some fish species. See what's going on in here, eh? Let's go for... What are we gonna use here? Go with one of these larger tungstens. This one I've used here in this very spot last fall. This one here. Right on, bud.
How you doing there?
Good, good.
There's a fish.
I had one bite there. It wrapped around a stick there and then got off. But usually, like white perch, sometimes gizzard shad, sometimes small perch. And they're here till sometime next month. Water gets to a certain temp, as you know, and they're gone. Keep up the good work, whatever you're up to. Peace, bro. Yeah, this guy knows these waters, like everything. He's a scientist or something. Researcher, scientist. He's probably getting paid bank right now, guys, to do what he's doing. He's a pretty tight-lipped guy, though, you can tell, eh? Yeah, he's all business, bro. Yeah, you know it. Pretty cool, eh? Wasn't that awesome? He's definitely setting something up for university students. That's what he's doing for research purpose or whatever. For student money. It's all money, actually, guys. Right? That's what it all comes down to. It's the dineros, the dollars. Big bucks. Yeah. Which is good. Which is good. Like, that stuff is awesome. But when I started talking about fish species, he's already shaking his head like buddy, don't tell me, I know. You know what I mean? He was like, dude, you don't gotta tell me. I know exactly what's this all about, you know? Yeah, I know. Yeah, the good old industry of shipping, right? But notice we don't blame anybody. We don't blame anybody. It happens. Like, that's a deep hole. This is deep. That's why I come here. It usually holds some fish down in there. But I can't believe how deep. I'm straight down. Like, I just got a notification, guys, on my own short I posted before I come live. My TMU, the customs opened up my TMU stuff. I did a TMU order, I forget when. And I don't know why it hits the does it hit the States first and then to Canada? I don't understand how that works, but it's I don't know, or maybe just customs opened it. Who knows? Yeah. But the first TMU order, they kept, and that it was coming. It was at the United States border for who knows how long, for whatever reason. But this time, I don't know. It was definitely opened and then taped back up. So it's got a new fish scale. Got a scale in there for weighing fish. And a lure. I forget what else I bought. A couple things. Just for fun, because they got me on this deal as, you know, you buy these items or you get these for free or something, you know what I mean? Interesting, hey? Wonder what that was biting, guys. We should have had it biting again by now. Hope I didn't lose like a really good fish there, just not caring about what I was doing there with this, the last bites I was getting. That could have been a good fish. A lot of the plants are invasive too. I think. Don't know that for a fact. Some, we got a lot of invasive plants too. Well, sorry, started, you know, containers full of bird seed for your bird feeders from overseas. And it has seeds in it that's obviously not, right? Okay, I thought that was weird, guys. So weird. Okay, there's bites. Yeah, there's fish there. The wind's picking up, eh? What do I got around me here? Any big trees to really worry about landing on me? Whoa, missed that bite. Looking at the trees. The wind's picking up here, Paul. Hey, what's up, Tropicool? Good seeing you. How's it going? Fish played with us again. Is under a tree? How's the tree look? Doesn't matter how the tree looks. It's under a tree. I hope you're all right. Is the wind dying down there, Paul? Like, I thought it was going to be dying down here, but it seemed to have... Wow, we had some gusts there. Yeah, thanks. Oh, nice. 51 lobsters. Sweet. Awesome. There we go. Come on, fishy. We got really murky water. We had 24 hours of rain, but something is biting. There's that tree again. So there is a big chunk of that tree down in there, and we have no bait. There's fish biting. Throwing the float out there, funny, it read my mind. I was just daydreaming about putting a float on, bro. But I do have one. It shouldn't be too heavy for the tungsten, I don't think. Or the tungsten shouldn't be too heavy for this float. Try this one. Let's throw some scent on there. Let's keep it scented up. It'd be nice to get a shocker catch. I mean, there's brown trout in here, for sure. Like, there could be rainbows still swimming around in here. Didn't want to take the truck back through. You never know. That's the thing. And the browns, they'll love the worm. They'll suck it in. It'd be so cool to catch a brown trout here today on live. That guy that passed by here, he'd have tons of knowledge. Tons of knowledge. Any question he could answer. Yeah, most definitely, yeah. And there is times I'll get word that, you know, some kids caught some fishing with worm. Catching brown trout. And 'tis the season, I think. Kind of. It was this time of year anyways. I've heard of people getting lucky and catching some off worm in here. Nothing's tapping at it yet. I bet you, like, if I was here before the rain doing this, it'd be on fire for all, like, the white perch and the maybe gizzard shad and stuff. We might still get them. And those ruds. Remember last fall at this time of year, end of August, I was catching a lot of bigger ruds in here. What? They've done projects. I couldn't even see one rud up at the metro the last couple times I was there, because when I went down to the carp dam, they were talking about, you know, the RUD program too, and how they had some GPS, and obviously they were planning on going to wherever they were and scooping them out. So I think they did that. They don't tell us everything, right? I think they, you know, when the RUDs come up the creek, at some point in time, they netted them. Because there's no way some wouldn't have still been at the metro. Oh, see that, guys? Fish surfaced, come up for a bug or something like that out there. There's fish. Do I think they're super active? No, I think they've been active. Oh, there's a huge, we got a salmon in here, boys. Boys and girls, I got a salmon right here. We got a salmon this big, bro, and it's heading back this way. I'm crapping you guys not. I just seen the biggest fish I've seen all year, and there's no way that it was this big. Boom, salmon shaped. I'm telling you, huge salmon in here right now. Right now. It just swam past. I crap you not. Huge. Huge. I wonder if I, oh man, dude, that was huge, guys. Huge, huge fish. Big fish. Bites, bites. That was huge, guys. Huge, 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 huge fish. That was monstrous. It was huge. I'll keep my eyes peeled for more. Salmon. Huge one. What else could it be? Steelhead. No, no, no. It had to have been a salmon. It was between the two fish. Monster steelhead. Like, I mean monster, dude. Unbelievable. I wish even, oh man, I wish you guys could have seen that. Dude, 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 dude. Huge fish. Actually, looking at the screen, if you guys look closely, you guys should see the dark shadow swim past. So what? Have I been preaching about this for a minute? Anybody wants to try to look back a minute or so and see the shadow pass along, you should be able to see it like I did. It's muddy water, but we're getting little bites there right now. It's muddy water, but dude, monster fish, guys, monster. Unless it was a 50-pound carp. Unless it was a 50-pound carp, but I swear it just was swimming, not on the bottom, not swimming around like a carp normally does. It was like a big salmon steelhead on one mission, slowly just cruising down, heading out of here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Monster sighting, King. And I'm like, salmon? Now, if someone was down where they have a transfer, they write down what they transferred over, and it would say 2025, and see if it would say salmon, whether, because they have to help them over. They go into like this sorting net, kind of like a cage, and they help them over. So they will know that, I don't know, guys, I don't know. Unless they're letting salmon, or salmon are trying to come in here earlier this year. Dude, it's very interesting. Hey, what's up, Colin? How you making out? 4 pound? Nice. That's an old fish. If you're fishing Tomogamy, Colin, that's where you're at still, right? Tomogamy? You know, that's probably... Oh, there's movement up ahead. You know, that's probably... That's an old fish, eh, for being up north. Lake Tomogamy bass like that, it's older than you'd think. Come on, let's get these fish biting. It's exactly where that fish, it went past our worm. Technically did. That was a huge sighting. So exciting. I can't believe that. It's like I was meant to come down here and see that today. Dude. And it just rained for 24 hours and fish started making a movement, eh? We're getting bites. Come on, take that bobber down. I know you can. We got it. Fish on. There we go. There's our big rud. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Guys, look at that rud. Look at that thing. That's a rud. That's not a gizzard shad, right? Everybody help me out. Steel City, are you there, bro? Rud, right? That is not a gizzard, right? Everybody's got to help me out here. Everybody's got to help me out. Is this an invasive rud or is it a gizzard shad? 100% rud, Steel City. Huge rud. Anyone else? Look at that thing. See? We're putting in our work. This thing can't go back in the water. This thing will have a billion babies. So we're sure. 100% rud, right? You wonder, is that good eating or full of bones? Like, look at that fish. Look at that fish. Unbelievable. Yeah, they do. It's gotta be. There is no gizzard shad that has that, right? I don't want to be banking a gizzard shad, giving a gizzard shad to coyotes, you know, because that's who's getting this. Thanks, Laura. Pretty cool, eh? Coyotes will get this tonight. Oh, more fish are out there, guys. We're going to do all right here, I think. There's a rudd, an invasive rudd. I wonder, there's no way they didn't tag this, because I know they got GPS in some of these. 100% rudd. It knows it's unhooked. Oh, man. Look at that fish. Whoa, where are you going? This thing's sly, guys. This is a sly fish. Man. Wild. Yeah. 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 Nice fish, eh, guys? 20 people in the house. Hit the like if you don't mind. Hit the like. We're rocking some Lake Ontario invasive species. Welcome to the channel. We're putting in work. Yeah. Good call on the float. Good call on the float, right? Again, great minds think alike, I guess we're gonna go with, because like you read my mind. I was thinking about a float, then I looked at the chat. Sure enough, yeah. We got a lot of fish in here right now. Oh, bites already, guys. Bites already. Take her down, baby. Take her down. Let's go. There it goes. We got it. We got it. We got here. Boom. Putting in work. Putting in work. Boom. Here we go. Invasive rudd. That's a invasive rudd. Woo. See how many of these we can pull out of here today. They're strong, man. When I hold on to it, they actually, you can really feel their muscle a little bit for a small fish. Pretty awesome. All right. Number 2. Boom. Here we go, guys. Putting in work. Number 2. Those are spawners too. Like those are definitely, Landon, what's up, dude? I swear I got a notification you went live the other day. I think it was even like last night or the night before. Went right to it, boom, you weren't live. I don't know what that was. A late notification of a previous day's live or something. But again, this same tungsten bait that we have on. Oh, they're eating good tonight, bro. The same tungsten bait that we were slamming these ruds on this time last year. Actually, guys, we could probably go years back in the lives and see this very location catching the very same fish. Bites already. We're really turning them on. Got one. Same species. Putting in work. Invasive ruds. Number 3. Number 3, guys. Woo! Whoa, easy now. I gotta watch that I don't attract the yotes in before it's dark and I'm gone. Not that it matters. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Yeah, fishing's good, eh? They're fun. Hey, I love catching fish, whether they're, and we have the, like I saw that massive fish roll by. I don't know. It's been busy at the trap, I think. I wish I could, I should get down there just to read the sign. I know I can't get down there for my work hours to see them live or whatever doing it, but right on, guys. Super cool, guys. Super cool. Everybody smash that like button if they don't mind. Alrighty, guys. Boom. I'm gonna be steady action. As soon as I throw it in there, they're on it. Come on, fish. Nope, missed that one though. As soon as I throw it in there, though. And I find they're holding tight to that other side. It's weird. I come up towards this side, I don't get the bites. I get out there and it's like there's a channel. I guess it must just be a little deeper over there, but I thought this was the deepest hole. But for moving fish that are just constantly moving, yeah, I guess they'd be along that side. The actual stream of running. There you go. Long fish. Come on, fish. All right, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Not getting instant bites. SD card full. Darn, guys. I don't know what to do now. There's fish biting. Yeah. Well, we always said that was the solution for the carp. If they felt there was a carp problem, let people fish them out. That way back in the day, that was always talked about. Why don't you do family carp derbies every weekend? You know, get people outside and into the outdoors and whatever. There we go. We got it. Yeah, another rod. Guys, I'm gonna have to, you know what I gotta do? Because I didn't bring another SD card with me, which I should have known this was gonna happen. Actually, I can do it from here. I can do it from here and not go through the app. It's fine. Oh, look at them. They're cool looking fish though, you know? It's like pretty amazing. Look, like they're cool looking. And it's too bad they weren't table fare. I don't get it. Huh? Man, they're almost like a shad. Or like, you know, they're similar. But I'm sure there's nothing that can be done about them, honestly. I mean, once you have once you have an established population in a lake the size of Lake Ontario, you're pretty much done, I think. I don't think there's anything that can be done about any species that gets into a lake like Lake Ontario. Yeah, there's like, and that goes for, there's Asian carp in these waters. I don't know if they've ever gotten I shouldn't call them that. What am I supposed to call them? What am I supposed to call them? Grass carp, right? I know, Steel City. I know a lot of folks that like eating fish. And yeah, I can lead them in this direction. should search that up. Someone must eat them. I wonder if they eat them across the pond. Veteran fishing group. That's awesome, Landon. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure those free rods, a company somewhere would be willing to donate them. So it's not like the city taxpayers wouldn't have to pay for it. I don't know, there's so many things that can be done, and then I know there's liability problems a lot of times. Is a big excuse that's used, because that's why they canceled the Hamilton one. I got a second place trophy out of that the one year. A few years ago, they stopped doing it for insurance, and that's what they were doing. They were giving rods. That's a big one. That's the big mama. Look at this guy. That's a fatty for a rud. Whoa. Look at that thing. Boom. Freaking rud. They look so close to a gizzard shad though, eh? They do. They do. All right, let's get another one here. So we shored 4 ruds so far. I got roe with me too. I'm pretty sure down in my bucket. Yeah, I have roe. I could be floating roe, guys. Oh, fish on. They're slamming ruds. Ruds are on fire. Really not much technique here. Not much technique to this. What's up, Rudy? Or vegetative tasting? Oh yeah, huh. Soak them in milk or something. Man, huh. Or vegetative tasting. Well, they do have that. Maybe they eat a lot of plants and stuff, eh, then too, or what? Rudy, we're slamming the ruds, bud. Hey, right on there, hey, what's up, Rocket? Good to see you, bro. Rocket, we're slamming the ruds here out of Lake Ontario waters, tributaries. I think we've shored 5 of them now. 5 ruds. Oh, okay. Goldfish. Yeah, that's a rud, bro. But yeah, actually, you know what? Rocket, good point. Steel City. They look like a goldfish, bro. Yeah, rud bite is on. Putting in work. They're trying to get back into the water, but they won't make it. So cool. They might be getting prepared to net these rudd. Maybe that's what. Oh, here comes the big beaver, guys. Big beaver there. Wildlife. I had a couple birds come at me, big cranes. Got a nice beaver there. Swimming past. The great outdoors. The great outdoors. You guys see that beaver go by? That's a big one. Big Canadian beaver right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, give us a little slap. That was nothing. Man, that thing could have pounded the water. And leave that salmon or steelhead alone. That thing's huge. Huge. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, take it. Take it down. Take it down. Little ones. Come on, fish. As soon as I set my rod down, the bobber's gonna go plunk. Come on. Come on, fish. Recast. Yeah, they were hitting, there's no worm on there now. So, we got robbed. I'm not even gonna take the time to spray scent on it. I'm just gonna get it out there. Whoops, yeah, right up in the tree, eh? Happens to all of us. There we go. And they're schooling fish. Like a big thick school could have been here and then have moved on. They could stop biting because they've moved on. You never know. They school together, them fish. No, I think there'll still be some in there. Yeah, there's something splashing around there, breaking water, so. The bite slowed up. But again, with them schooling, you never know. Get big? No, I think the ones see as soon as I sit down. It's like they can see my shadow. If I sit down, I start getting bites. Come on, fish, take it. We got you. It's not a big one. Different species? Nope, same thing. Same thing. Ooh, these fish are cooler. These things just come up from the lake or what? From deep? From out deep? Huh. Huh. Wonder what's following these around out there in the lake. These things decide to come up. I wonder what comes up with them. Because this is a cool fish. It's cold. It's not warm. It makes me think some of these larger ones have just arrived up in here. And they're from the lake, Lake Ontario. Well, that's 6 of those rods out of the water. And I was told specifically from the people that work in the program, it would be doing a big favor not releasing those rods back in the water, so. But just like anything, you get thousands of those schooling around in a lake like Lake Ontario, there will be a fish that feeds on them and that follows them. So as they come up here, those big fish can follow them up here too, right? They're gonna follow their food, follow the food source, right? Just like anything, just like human beings, anything. They follow the food. Anything will follow food. Everything has to eat, right? Come on, fish. Come on, fishes. Let's go. Take it down. There we go. Did we get it? No, we didn't hook that one. Bait's still okay? I'd say it's probably okay enough to catch another rug. All you need is a little piece of meat on there. Try that. All right, let's see. I think that one I caught, that larger one, I think that's roughly how big they get. That was a good sized rod, I think. All right, so let me see if I can go on, unlock my GoPro here, tap to unlock, screen unlocked. Let me see if I can get into my videos. Boom, yep, I'm into them. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go back to a few days ago where I'm not gonna use the footage for a long form. Yeah, we'll go, actually we'll leave yesterday's footage. Technically we did catch fish there yesterday, but I'm sure I'm debaited now, which is totally fine. All right, let's go here. There's the pike release. Where were we the day before here? It's
finishing the night off with a nice channel cat.
yeah, no, we're gonna keep that footage.
Well,
Maybe we should. Oh darn, guys. When you rebaited? Nice ball. How are they looking? Are they looking, you know how carp, that'd be Lake Erie carp, right? Man, here I go up here. Oh no. There, loading, media, come on. There we go. Let's do it like this now. I got footage somewhere that we don't mind losing. Then I go into boat footage there. Darn. Pardon me, guys. I'm clearing some space on my memory card, and we're gonna keep slamming fish here. All right, we'll do it like this. Delete. Yeah, they do. Oh, they look pretty clean. Nice, Paul. You know, these rudd look pretty clean too, eh? It's... Alright, well... Do we care about yesterday's footage? Boom, 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 boom. I'd say that's more than enough freed up. Might as well free up this whole fishing adventure. No point on having just parts of it. Alright, there we go. Oh, so would I. If I was hungry enough, I'd eat anything, fish-wise, right? For sure, for sure. Most definitely. Everyone hit the like. I know most of my friends in there would have, I would imagine. I'm gonna get a GoPro battery here charging. There we go. All right, let's get back to fishing here. What's going on, eh? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to eat. I don't know. Don't normally eat Lake Ontario fish, but yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind cleaning one and checking it out. I guess, I don't know, if you'd have to like, it's got to be a way to cook it. If it, like I think Steel City search, they can taste a little muddy or vegety-like or vegetation-like or whatever. I'm wondering to get that taste out of it, depending on what you cook it with, or sometimes tomatoes can work, like a tomato paste is stuff like that can draw wild or gamey or, but they might not be muddy here at the same time because they are technically, spend most of their time in Lake Ontario. I think they come up, the little ones come up and stay in here for a bit, but I think the larger ones, they school out in the lake, I think, but who knows. I'm noticing the scent works well for them. I add a bit of scent to it and it seems like the bite gets better. But they are schooling fish at the same time, so they can move around. Oh, there's fish. Come on, take it down. Quit playing around, fish. Did you take our worm there or what? Yep. Lost our worm. What's up there, bud? Thanks for coming in. Hit the like if you don't mind. Welcome to the channel. Catch you a fish here, hopefully. you really like what you see and you want to buy my next dozen of worms, $sign down in the right corner. Missed it. It's right back though. I got it. Got you a fish, buddy. That's number 6. It's like perch fishing. When the school's there, you got to get your bait right back out there. Right back out there. Come on, fish, take it down. We're into some smaller ones here now. And they're all small fish, but it seems like first couple were good thick ones, good bites. Took our worm. What's up, Landon? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit the like, guys. I've had a lot of folks come in. No one wants to hit the like. Whoops, not up there, not in a tree. Come on, man. Worm still good? Yep. There we go. Come on, take it down, fish. Take it down. There we go, we got it. Yeah, not a big one. A small one. I think that's number 7 or number 8. I don't know. Whatever though. Good. You want that brown trout to show up, or that salmon. It was dark in color. You wouldn't think the salmon would be dark yet. I don't know. I don't know. Big, huge male brown trout? I have no idea. Did that boat put a big, huge fish up there and then I watched it swim out after? Who knows? That's so crazy. So crazy to think about. It was good to see though. I'm seeing big fish like that in here. I want to hook into one of those. Oh, fish, go down. Take it down. I can hear the coyotes across the way, I think. Pups. I heard a few pups yelping, I think. They're not coming in yet. They can't be. heard that as well, but where's my bobber? There it is. No bait. What the heck? I got an animal in back in here somewhere, guys. And there is a game trail, you know? Like there is like over here. That's not human. That's probably coyote trail. Comes into the water under these bushes here. All right. We're good. They'll sense me. If they're walking around, they'll know I'm here. They'll know I'm here. Fish on. Bites anyways. Oh, someone's fishing over here to the left, guys. I got someone else fishing over here. That's the noises I'm hearing. I'm not alone over here. Bait's gone again already. Just like that. Sucked right off. I'm good, Lane. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Feel free to hit the like. Get that like up and pumping. Might bring more folks in. Missed it. Missed it. Went too early and it took her bait. Seems like it's nighttime already. It's like not even 7. Yeah. It's 7 o'clock. We should fish bottom too, though. At the same time, maybe other species, right? Maybe. I don't know if it's just the ruds are always going to beat the other fish to the bait. There's fish. Number 8, number 9, I forget now. Vibrant colors all in. Silver with those distinctive red fins. Weird looking, eh? That'd be some good cut bait though, wouldn't it? I was holding it like that to see if YouTube would like, you know, like as you're going down like your feed or whatever, whether or not it'd just show up and they'd steal or freeze shot a picture of the fish or whatever. Take it, fish. They just took our worm. The bite stopped. They're like, I got it. I got the worm. Oh, take it. Oh, take it. Not my worm. Take the hook. Man. I think they took our worm. Yep, worm's gone. Let's have a couple mep casts. Guess we should scent it up, eh? Scent down there. Oh, got one. Look at this white perch. There, we got another species now because it threw the spinner. White perch, but again, they're in there with those rods, and those rods are just the dominant bite because they just beat everything to the bait. So, which proves, are they invasive? Well, they conquer the creeks and the waters they're in, that's for sure, I guess, right? As we're seeing, I switched over to this bait, and we got a little white perch, but right on. This will go back in the water to get bigger. Kind of cool little looking fish. Second species, we got ourselves a little white perch. Hit the spinner. It wants to go in the bucket. Yeah, I can keep that fish needed if I wanted to. It's going back in the water, of course, but white perch. Different species, anyways. There you go, fish. Try a few more spinner casts, then go back to the worm. You just never know. Never know what you'll catch. I mean, there's always things that'll beat other things to the bait, usually. Yeah, so there was a game warden in my town last week, something like that, which is good, The creek's getting more popular, so it's good to see. And I'm sure this fall, there'll be more around. And with them having that fish weigh, they know what comes in here. That's a way for everybody to know they track, with that fish weigh, they can tell what comes and goes. But it was a great year for the creek, most definitely. And you see there's already leaves on the water here. There's trees that look like they want to change. I can't believe, oh, we had a hit there. Again, it would have been another white perch. But, man, it's, whoa, 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 whoa. It's wild we're going to see snow again. I know we still got months. We're months away. A lot of open water, great fishing left. 100%, months and months of it. But the season is ready to change. The vegetation, and I think that's ragweed, right? The ragweed is already blooming. So I'm seeing nothing but signs of fall everywhere. That's all ragweed. All the yellow is fresh bloomed ragweed. That's all, man. That's signs of fall. And then leaves on the water. You look up at the trees and you're like, yeah. Actually, hang on. Fall's near. So close. I can't believe how fast the months go by. But you look over this way, some of the trees up there, it just looks like we are ready to see all our funny colors, You guys see like the discoloration in that tree there in the background, and again, this is all ragweed, blooms in the fall. And we're there, man. Next, we're gonna start seeing some orange. No, Spencer Creek, Coots Paradise side. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. It looks like that water, though. I hear you. It does. You know what? If I were to look at this, it'd be questionable. They'd just say, yeah, exactly. It does look like that spot, though, doesn't it? It's definitely not, and that's Spencer Creek. Or Coots Paradise, lakeside of the 102 bridge. fish. I'll go back to fishing worm. Come on, fish. Going right past this little brush pile in the hope that there's a good fish down in there, trout, something, you know. Binbrook's had a really good year. You know that? You mentioned Binbrook. I don't know if you're still there, bud, but I mean, they've had some really good fish production in Binbrook. There's been some really good catches. And, you know, the whole catch and release policy too, catch and release and stuff like that. But I mean, there's some good sized fish. And, you know, Binbrook, that lake, it has deep waters, deep holes. It's a lake, like it is, you know, and then it's connected to the Welland River. So it's an awesome spot, you know that. I'm due to go there and spend a full day at Binbrook morning tonight. Sun up to sundown or whatever. You gotta pay to get in, right? So in the actual lake part. All right, back to worm. But we did get a different species there. What's up, squirrels? What's going on, bro? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you already see some leaves on the top of the water. Ragweeds bloomed. Do you see that yellow stuff on the bank on the other side, squirrels? Catching ruds, invasive species, ruds, and one white perch so far. So we've caught 9 rudd. Here, you want to see one, bud? Here, this is what we're catching. They're similar to like goldfish kind of. Look at that thing. Boom. We're catching these, and then we caught 1 white perch. We've caught 9 of these already. 9 of them. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Whatever, right? 1, 2, 3. Well, what was that? Big fish? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyways, where's the 9th one? Anyways, whatever. We got 8 of them on the bank, so we'll call it 8 ruds and 1 white perch. Yeah, something, right? A couple of those are big spawners. They're schooling. You can tell they, you know, I'm not keeping them all right here. Well, they're schooling around, a school of them. I think there's a good pack, a good school of some decent sized ones. What's up, Amy? Like that one I just held up. All right, I'll check it out, squirrels. I did miss it yesterday. We're at Wednesday now, eh? Working, and then I fished. And then I'm getting to bed real early, squirrels, bro. That's why I missed it. Yeah, Amy, we've caught some fish. We've caught 8 ruds and 1 white perch. You want to see one? We're playing for keeps today, Amy. Look at this. Pretty cool looking, eh? We're playing for keeps. Yeah. There's one. Pretty cool, eh? I'll get back fishing here in a second. I just took a tiny break, but that's what we're looking at here. Nice little pile of fish. I seen a massive fish swim by, Amy. Like massive, massive, massive. It's either a salmon, would have been a salmon, or a rainbow trout, a big steelhead trout, or a brown trout. Hey, Josie, what's up? Doing good. How about you? Thanks for coming in. I liked your, I don't know if I commented, but I saw in your community you threw a post on there. Some good fishing. I did hit a like on it for you. All right, let's get a fish here because they should actually shut down eventually here. Or they'll stop biting in total, in full. How many worms we got left here? Enough to do what we're doing. And so those ruds, Josie, are an invasive species that are in Lake Ontario. That's why they're on the bank, of course. The white perch is back in the water. Let's try the worm in a float right on the side of this brush here. I'll even turn the film here for us. We got a little bit of brush here. Let's try this right out front of the brush pile. Float fishing, it's always fun. Sometimes, you know, all types of fishing is fun. But the salmon come up with the shad. So when I see all the little schools of shad sitting in here, which will happen. And what am I in though? That's a bummer, I got right into the brush there. I don't think there's fish in there. Let's go out further. You think as soon as that dropped down in there. There, see, it's getting hits there. Hey, something's coming over here. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, bro.
You any luck?
Yeah, I'm catching ruds.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've had biting today.
Yeah. You see anything else swimming around?
Not today, but when it's a little bit clearer water, I've caught some pike and largemouth in this creek.
Nice. Recently?
Yeah, like 3 days ago I caught, they're just little pike, little juvenile guys, but I caught like 4 or 5.
Nice.
Around this spot.
Yeah, right on, solid, sweet.
Yeah,
I saw something big, bro. It looked like salmon to me.
Oh yeah?
Bro, this big.
I have seen big salmon. It might have been the beaver. I just saw the beaver swim right
No,
by
I
me.
saw the beaver swim by. This was
yeah?
a fish, bro.
I've
Fish.
seen big rainbow trout.
Maybe it was a monster steelhead, bro.
That would
One
be
of the
crazy.
two. It was the shape of, it was a male anyway, so it was either one of the two. I know we're way early for salmon, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I caught a rainbow trout like a month ago, a small little guy in the creek.
Yeah.
And then I was catching him in April. Too.
Right on. Hey, bud, I got a YouTube channel if you want to check it out.
Oh, I definitely will,
It's OUTFISH Ontario.
OUTFISH Ontario.
Yeah.
I'll look that up right now.
Yeah, right on, brother. Yeah, appreciate you.
Sorry, what was the channel? OUTFISH?
OUTFISH Ontario. All right, bud. Guy caught a couple of 4 pike the other day here. Large bass. 3 weeks ago, caught a nice little rainbow. Smaller, but okay. What's up there, web shooter? And then Buddy's gonna check out the channel. So he might be typing it into his phone right now. We'll see. I miss all the bites. We get dewormed probably, eh? Buddy's out, so he's taking off, eh? And it's still early. It's nice to have more than one back here when I'm back here. No another angler's up there. I like it. When I know I'm not the only angler back here, it's good. We got debaited for sure. You want to see some fish yet, eh, guys? And if not, they've shut off. They turned off. And they will do that. I found that with ruds. Yeah, no bait on. You had a few days off, eh, web shooter? Or was that days ago now? Or weeks ago now? Time flies by, eh? Big time. Big time. Right on, Rudy. Come on, take it down, fish. Come on, fish. Missed it. Missed it. Bobber went down, but I didn't hook it. Oh, okay. Right on. Mosquitoes are starting to come out, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, if you don't mind. You only got, what, 38, 39 likes? It's 39 on your guys' side. We like to go for 50 if we can. We've had enough people come through, that's for sure. Fish on, let's go. Take it down, fish. Come on, fish. We're into some smaller ones there. Yeah, I bet you they took her bait. They're masters at taking the bait, I tell you. Masters. I appreciate it, Josie. Thanks. Thank you. It helps the channel, right? I could have had that one hooked there. That bobber was down. Come on, bobber, go down. Missed it. Didn't get it hooked. They're smaller. We're on a smaller kind of school or stragglers at this point or something. Definitely the action isn't as hot as it was really not long ago, even though they debaited us, but I think they're smaller fish. Done with them, yeah. And I think even it's going to be a little warm this weekend, but we get into next week and you look at the long-term forecast, 22, 24, 22, that's the highs. So we're away from the 30s, that's for sure. We're going to be high 60s, 60s, probably cooler nights, right? It's happening quick. There's that beaver again. That fish I seen definitely wasn't the beaver, and the beaver passed after the... It was a huge fish. Take our bait already? Come on, they did. They're like little piranhas. Yeah, bait gone. What's my favorite lure? I like inline spinners as a favorite lure. Because I do a lot of driving around and just getting out of my car and casting where I see water. Anywhere, you name it. So I like using a spinner for that. Because it's just, I can cover some casts quick, throw it back in my truck and keep going kind of, you know? So I don't know, and I do get some luck on them. Caught a white perch on a spinner here today, but pretty much an inline spinner is my go-to in a sense for a favorite lure. Welcome in there. Appreciate the question. Okay, we're due to reeling a fish here now, guys. Try to pay attention. That bobber goes down. You gotta hook it. They can spit the hook, I find these things. That bobber goes down, you gotta connect with a hook set. Because they are like goldfishy, carpy kind of. They're a different species. I was referring to them to like a shad or a gizzard shad or something, but no, they're their own unique goldfish, gizzard shad, whatever they are. Come on, take it down, fish. There we go, we got it. Not a big one. Whatever. So that'll be number 9, I guess. Fully number 9. That's what we're catching. Number 9. Yeah, it seems stormish, doesn't it, Rudy? Man, web shooter, I hope you have a fishing rod set up with an inline spinner. Because you travel around all these different places, you pass a lot of bridges, a lot of places you can cast for some fish. Oh yeah, beaver. Yeah, good show. Good show, beaver. Flex. We got an old beaver flex there, guys. Beaver slap, yep. Course fishing, that's what we're up to, yep. See, no bites. I think we got bait on still. I think so. Let's find out. It does feel stormy, you know? Big time. See how that bite has slowing up? I mean, the beaver just went by and stuff. It might have pushed the school each side of us. It's hard to say because it slapped there or whatever, right? But who knows? Oh yeah. There's bites. Nice. Man, the drift got me around this. There we go. We're clear of it. And I think they got the worm. I think they got the worm. I'm pretty sure. We're debaited. I'm running out of bait. No, we're not debaited. We're good. Huh. So we better get that rod in the view. When's bird season open? Labor Day? When's bird season open? What's up there, Garden? How's it going? What's going on, Garden? Garden in the house. Yeah, Garden, the other night it was you too. I got a notification you went live. I went to your channel and you weren't live. Oh, I don't need a big fish to eat there. Rudy, I'm okay. We're good. We can do without the fish to eat. Nice big fish to catch. That's what we want. We want to just catch them. Oh, okay, okay. Fishies. Let's go right under here. I can switch over and we can try bottom for a bit because I have all these fish I've caught and it was off the bobber. First fish we had on was a good one and it tangled around because I wasn't paying attention and I was bottom fishing and it tangled itself around a branch. Snapped on me. Oh man, there's no casting in here whatsoever. We get all knotted up here. Nope, we're good. Still got bait on? Yep, we got bait. I got my sweater on today. Last night I went up to my bedroom and I was like, because all my sweaters have been tucked away, washed in my bedroom. There's bites. Take it again, fishy. Come on. I think it might have. Did it get our worm? Yep. Got our worm. What's that? On your last live that I got notified of? Oh, okay. Yeah, chilly at night and like even coming out. Yeah. Last night I went up to the bedroom and I'm like, all right, sweater time. Even sitting in the basement, I needed a sweater. We're gonna go from AC on to heat. I hope not. Doesn't look like it though. Looks like maybe next week we can shut the AC off. We'll see. You love sweater time? Yeah. Time to get climatized for the winter. And we're gonna be out fishing. Gotta fish right until she ices up, right? The fish will disappear out of here at a certain time, but hopefully we can keep going at the carp pond and the pike spots. And some river fishing on the weekends. Oops. I'm gonna fish the river, I think. Well, come on. I think Friday night. I don't know. I think at this point, there's no point on going anywhere else today. This is what we got. We're due to hook a fish and reel it in, eh? Again, I think this initial school has kind of moved on, but there's stragglers around. You're gonna fish the moose on Friday, Steel City? You gonna meet me there after work or whatever? I'll get there and you're already there. Is that what you're thinking? You got a long net too, because if you want, set up on the open front. And then if you get there before me or whatever, unless you're going in the morning, you're gonna rock it for the day, but I'll definitely head there after work. Yeah, my plan is Friday after work to fish the moose. You like that garden? That's how we do, bro. Thanks, bro. You like that thumbnail, brother? That's how we do, bro. Yeah, man. I guess it doesn't really give you any notification that I'm gonna be fishing, though, does it? It's like, what's this guy gonna be doing in the bush? You know what I mean? It's so funny, man. It's how we do garden, bro. It's entertainment. You gotta start off with a good thumbnail. Right? So funny. Yeah, that's the plan. You meeting me there, Steel City, or are you gonna be there when I get there? What are you thinking? We can seal the deal for that now. That's fine. Which means tomorrow, what I'll do is tomorrow I'll go and fish further up the creek in the chub holes, and I'll get some chubs. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you can make it work out. I don't know. Get her done in the morning and just don't answer the phone afternoon. Boom. The season is short, Steel City. Do you? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you could do the carp or kitties, either or, right? But yeah, I'll get chubs tomorrow night. No bites on that float by, guys. But again, I know it's just because it's the time we're getting to for these guys. They're knowing to shut off, and it gets towards dusky. Well, I find the ruds anyways. And our bait's still there, so everything should be fine that way. I want to cast over to the right a bit. Nice to hear Buddy's been catching some small pike out of here. That's good. I don't know. They're schooling, as we know. And no, they've always... Anytime I've targeted these, like I know when we get to in and around, I know we're not near dark yet, but it's the overcast tonight. It's dark. Really dark. Well, that's for sure Coyote Trail. That's not human. But it's weird, I haven't seen any of these ruds further up the creek, only down here. I saw them in the spring, but... We get any hits there, guys? I wasn't paying attention. Alrighty, I appreciate it there, web shooter. Oh, there's bites. There's bites. You can drive safe. We got it. Nope, it spit it. That would have been more like, I think, a bit of a larger one. Not bigger than we've caught, but like one of the larger. That was a good one. For red. They're biting again. Bigger ones might be back around. We know they are schooling. Man, they're smart fish. They are smart fish a bit. Now you making out, Paul? You got lines in the water? Hey, actually, Paul, you feel like going live? You want to go live, bro? We all hang out with Paul. He's fishing the Grand River out by the lake. Out by Lake Erie. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, for 3 days straight now. It's already third day. We're already Wednesday. Oh, that's bites. I don't know if we should set up and fish bottom with a regular hook and sinker for a bit. Go up and fish by the bridge. We could do that. See if there's anything up there. Come on, fish, take her down. Come on, fish. Oh, okay, you're watching your rod, yeah. Okay, we're running low on bait. We have 2 worms left. A worm and a half left. Yeah, okay. Here or up by the bridge? Because I could fish up by the bridge. It'll stay light later up by the bridge, kind of. It's all bush in here. It gets dark a little earlier. Let's see if anything bites off the bottom here. First fish bit off the bottom, and it was a good one. The one that got tangled in the brush, snapped my line there. But I was kind of just being lazy about everything, eh? Let's try that. Yeah, burning through the dewies, that's for sure. There's bites. Something's biting. Something was gonna bite off bottom there. That line moved a little bit. Come on, fish. We haven't caught any gobies. Isn't that a relief? I do catch them here, though, off bottom. $45 likes. Everybody hit the like. Part of me wants to head up by the bridge for a bit until I go. Yeah, they're bait wasters, but we're putting in work apparently. You know, we pulled 9 rod out of the water. I guess that's good. Apparently it's good. Up by the bridge can be good. That's where I got on those not that they'll be there now. Springtime white suckers. I'm looking forward to spring already again, you know. We're not even into the fall fully. But I'm looking forward to taking advantage of the fish runs, you know, the cycling fish. Fresh batch of trout up in here, you know. Everything. Nice to hear the pike bite's been good, his buddy was saying. No little perchies, just that one little white perch. Interesting. No yellow perch yet. But I have seen a lot less. Like when I was a kid, that's what you'd nail in here. Yellow perch all the time. Yellow perch, yellow perch, yellow perch. When I was younger. Oh, there we go. Bites, guys. Oh, I missed it. But we got bites off the bottom there. I wonder what that would have been. We'll get it back out there. Oh, we still have worm. Huh. So there is fish that will find our bait on the bottom. Whether that was a rud again, I don't know. We didn't see it, but there are bites. Bites. You'd think some of the white suckers would stay in the creek year round, but they don't, I guess. They go back. They just migrate and do their thing and migrate out. Which was awesome to see that many suckers come in. That was hasn't been like that for quite some time here. And that many suckers that came up, that many trout that came up this year. Man, amazing. Amazing. Oh, bites. Come on, fish, take it, please. We have bites there, guys. Come on. I'm not going to overreact like I did the last time there. Obviously, it's not a monster fish. Nope, I didn't get it hooked. Small fish, but white perch maybe. We got a bit of bait still on there. Yeah, it does. Rudy, yeah, I know you're not going to hear me. You're behind the live. You skip to live down in the bottom corner. You'll see what I mean. It happens to me all the time when I go to places. I'll be like chatting. You're behind the live, which is okay. I appreciate you watching, and you're not going to know you're behind the live until you get to this point. But oh, flip logs? Yeah. I'm not gonna fish in the dark anyways. I know we still got, I think 8 o'clock, like last night when yeah, and it was overcasty last night too, so it didn't look like it got dark at 8. And in the moose, I'm gotta get some lighting. I gotta get lighting ready because there's gonna be some dark fishing at the moose this fall, right? In the dark. The sun goes down, we can still fish it. There's something's there. Man, something good swimming around here. Something big. I think it's carp, I think. It's good. I still got a full worm and then part of that half worm yet. I'm only putting on like quarter worms. No, we're at 7:31 already. I got to get ready to start streaming from home again already. So we're going to do fish topics is the plan. That was a plan we were going to do it last year. We didn't really do it. Fish topics. And maybe with the fish and the green screen or something. And we shoot the crap and still going to do lots of fishing. But even still, when I get off work and I go and I do the pike spots, it gets dark an hour in. There's still lots of the night left for hanging out, right? Come on, fish. I think what our tornado siren, they just, it used to be the air raid siren. They just changed it over to, called it a tornado siren, but it's still there. Losing daylight, yeah. So we just got to get prepared to fish dark and keep going. And just, you know, the pike spots, fishing dark doesn't work. So it's like quick after work and then head home for a home stream or something. But yeah, like the moose and all that, it's 9 p.m. You can fish it till just after 9 p.m. every night. You know, it doesn't matter daylight savings time or whatever. But tomorrow's Thursday already. That's good. 16 more hours of actual work. Yeah. Be trying the duck ponds. That was an option today, right? But you see how things have kind of, even with the bobber, things were turning off. They stopped biting. They're like a day bite fish, the ruds, I find. We walk up to the top and I just cast Mep around by the bridge. I don't know. Yeah, nice. What was the largest one you caught in there? Weight-wise? Well, they're in there. They've been in there all summer. It gets thick and like that grass sludge at the bottom, and the carp they're like resident carp, right? I think in there. They don't migrate. They don't nothing. They're in there, and we didn't fish the other lakes yet, neither, really. The other ponds. That might have been a good one for today, too. Fish the pond beside the dump. Just to see what's going on over there. Well, there'll be more fish to catch, just maybe not tonight. It's hard to say. Well, we're debaited, so something got our bait there without me noticing. I really didn't see bites on that one. No, they can't go anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I want to try those out. Well, facts are, I think that, well, if you flush a living goldfish, does it survive? No, it's the ones that put it down by the drain off the sides of that get right into the water, right? You know, the drains that you see, they spray paint a fish beside it, letting people know, hey, this is going right to the water. Heads up. Put nothing down here that shouldn't go down here. Yeah. What was the largest one again that you caught? What did you catch there? 17 pound? 18, that's why you say 18 to break your PB there. 17 point something. A salmon? We might see salmon yet this year, Rudy. Could start trolling the harbor for it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play the fishing by ear. See what happens. No bites off the bottom. Nice fresh chunk of worm on there. Yeah, it was 17 something, right? Oh, there's bites. Missed the bite. Something small, maybe goby. Maybe, I don't know. No, he didn't debate us. Goby. I'm gonna think that was a goby. Yeah, in that case, so when you flush down the toilet, yeah, they won't survive. But you guys have the drains on the side of the roads and that head right to the water? Because a lot of times everybody thinks that the sewers on the road go through the treatment plant, but they don't. They head right to the water. It's rain runoff, right? Yeah, right on. Yeah. There's bite. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Small bites. Some go right in the water, yeah. You think? Interesting to think of. I mean, interesting. Make it through the treatment plant, right on. Yeah, that's interesting, Steel City. We'll have to ask a water guy if it's possible. Like one of the guys we see down at the duck ponds there. One of those water guys and those old veterans. They'll tell us. Something like that, they'll tell us. Hey, if someone were to flush a goldfish down, that's what I'll say. I'll say it just like that. Could it survive through the treatment plant? Just curious question. Me and my buddies talked about it before. We're curious if it's possible. See what they say. I don't fish for salmon in the creek. Once they're in the creek, they're spawning. It's not like the rivers like in other areas like this. Like when salmon get to here, they're in spawn mode. Ordinarily. And this here doesn't exactly where I'm fishing here, but up further ahead, the river shuts down at the end of September. You can't fish it. Or the creek here. But I'd say in an open spot, I fished Brawny Pier with Cleos before and stuff. That or Socorro bag, I don't know. Other than that, if you're getting like, if you're in a boat and you're catching staging salmon, something like a tail dancer, Rapala, just troll them around. There's little bites, come on, fish. Well, yeah, well, we'll ask a water guy and find out. I mean, yeah, the liquids go off to a thing. Does it go through like a screening process? It might. It might not make it through, guys. It depends. It could have a screening process and stuff, right? Getting all debris out and liquids and stuff. Maybe a fish couldn't make it through the treatment plant. You never know. Yeah, I should, eh? Let's do it. We'll do that. Yeah. All right, that was good. We put in some work. We got some ruds out of the water and definitely some spawning ruds, right? So I have no complaints about how this went. Good stream too. We can just unplug the power pack. We don't need it right now. Yeah, it's better to get out there now. It's not too far. But it's better to get out by the bridge now, I'd say, probably. Yeah, let's see what we can do over there. We can quickly throw on. We got debated there, so something, probably gobies. We did lose our bait. All right, enjoy whoever gets those ruds. You're welcome. We'll all work together here, nature, and coexist, right? Boom. See ya. Good deal. Peace. Put you around, everything cleaned up nicely. Yep. We're good to go. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys, okay? 1 second here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. When was I here last? Man, time flies by, right? Oh, man. I guess I haven't been here since June. Or maybe even early June, eh? I don't know. But yeah, well over our heads up in here. And if you're... I do have fall allergies. It hasn't come out yet, though. My fall allergies, but this is going to be blooming yellow. It's all going to be yellow in a day or two. So, like this, right? Ragweed starting to bloom. All the fall pollen is going to come out. Starting to come out. Goldenrod. Goldenrod. Is that what that is? Goldenrod? Okay. Goldenrod. That makes sense. It is pretty golden. Well, maybe it's the ragweed. Apparently I'm allergic to ragweed. And then I have spring allergies too. As we all know, I'm watching my springs, hanging out in the spring streams and that. Allergies. Allergies stuck around until, I think, into June this year. No, there's nice weather still. Just fall's gonna come. We're well a ways from, that's a game trail. Deer popped through there. Dropped a little tree branch, come through, see? Game trail, deer. Deer will walk through there. once we come up and around the corner and there's a deer on the trail. It's that time of night. It's that time of night for animals. We got 50 likes, guys. That says 49 on my side, but I see the bridge. Hey, buddy. Oh, you moved up here, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
A couple white perch. Surprisingly, no rudd though.
No way. Away from the rud. Yeah, they stopped biting up there. I'm gonna try by the bridge.
Good luck.
Yeah, right on.
Have to try back for some pike.
Yeah, sweet.
Fingers crossed.
Right on. You from town here?
Yeah.
Good. Nice equipment you got. Nice rod and reel. Nice, bro.
The
Yeah.
Daiwa stuff.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
Shimano SLX, but I ended up snapping the tip.
Bait caster casting rod? SLX?
No.
A spinning version?
Yeah.
I have the SLX XT for bait caster. That rod and reel seems pretty good, but if you're going Shimano, you gotta pay. You know, and it almost goes for any brand. They all have their, So nice. No, that setup looks good, bro. Nice meeting you, eh? Yeah. I'll be up by the bridge. I'll see you again around, bro. You check out that channel.
What channel?
OUTFIsh Ontario.
Oh yeah. I was looking at it for a little bit.
Yeah.
About the salmon.
Yeah. Right on. Peace, eh?
Have a good one.
Yeah. That looks like a good spot for a few mep casts, doesn't it, though, guys? Doesn't it, though? Let's see here. Try a few mep casts here. One more? Okay. I see 50 on my side. Not casting here still. Good cast. Perfect. Let me try to get over by that buoy or whatever it is. Boom, nice cast, perfect. I think the rud they shut down just before then. Alright, we'll move down to the bridge. Something would have hit it if there was a hungry pikey around or something. $51 likes. Garbage. Yeah. Put in work. So that's the map to the place here. We're gonna get fishing here, but so like a kayaker's paradise, we are here, right? You come on up all through here. We maybe made it as far as here, somewhere around here. So I mean, look at this though. Head out this way, go on out. It'd be nice to check all this out. Kayak, right? There's a beach here. Like I say a beach, but marshy, whatever. But I mean, look at this. There's the Max Landing. I don't know if you're there, Steel City. So where their dock is in and around here somewhere. President's Pond. We used to get fish out of there. And that's by the landing pad. By the, oh, they calling that Ron George Stadium. I didn't know that's what they were calling Max football field. And there's the fishway. So anything that comes up from Lake Ontario and anything on this side, that's all Lake Ontario, right? Or the harbor, then Lake Ontario. But yeah, so fish get sorted. So any fish that migrate to come up in here, they know about when they move them across. I know that's a bit boring, but that's a paradise. Coots Paradise Marsh. Lots of fish. There is. It's are they calling it a biosphere? Yeah, they are. Part of Niagara Escarpment World Biosphere Reserve. Okay, so they are calling it a biosphere. It's cool. Established in 1927. It was established, I mean, I guess maybe that was established in 1927. But way up back in here. You guys see? Brawny Creek. That's how far from the lake. It goes a long way, and they call it Brawny Creek way up there. Good fishing. Pretty cool. Borers Creek. Some of those areas never see anglers. Yeah, sweatshirt weather, yeah. Yeah, it's still gonna be nice out, and we just gotta get acclimatized to it. In a week, we'll be back into t-shirts. It's just when we initially get shocked from it being in 40s with humidity to back down to 20, that's half the temp. That's cutting things in half. Our bodies realize it, and then it just takes a week or so. And then takes a week or so, we should get worm soaking, but I'm gonna have couple more spinner casts here. Takes a week or so and we'll be back in t-shirts up here. Even though it's not gonna warm up, we're just gonna get used to the weather. Change the battery, it doesn't matter, we're good. Snagged it right there, eh? Cast it right against shore and I got snagged. I got it out. Well, tomorrow night, Steel City, I'm gonna get chubs. Just in case, I'll have enough for you. As well, if you want to try your traps. Street lights are on. just these short casts around these trees. I'm not using swivel, which I never do, and it's usually never a problem. Fish. You can see that spinner spin. Should be okay. Fairly new line. I put 10-pound test on this. Oh man. Okay, spinner cast. Yep, it even hooked itself on the first eye. So, you know what? It wants me to fish bottom. We have one worm left there. We didn't forget our second rod, which is good. It's always good. From carp, all right. Yeah, okay. You did all right though, hey, last week, and enjoyed time with family. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect, dude. Life's